Just waiting to see. I don't think we have any data today, actually.
None, except for, that later. Can we go on this balance so far? I still want to see higher time frame. I'm still bullish into those highs I was mentioning.
Yeah, I actually got a long around.
See if this holds.
850, and I got stopped by 1 point on NQ on that little dip. It literally hit.
Damn, you were long off 850.
No, I'm sorry. Oh, actually, hold on. I was long overnight. Got stopped by 7 points. I was long. I mean 850 like an hour ago, and I got stopped by 1 point, and then we ripped.
Gotcha.
170 points.
Okay.
I had two just very upsetting stops. Okay, pushing higher here. Held the 21 on the 2 minute.
Yeah, I think NQ sees new highs here.
I do too.
Until I see us start really disrespecting bullish order flow.
We're due for the face rip. That's how I see it. Okay, so I did that spread, or that condor, I should say. We're about to get over highs at 18,200.
Here's they call them.
Dang, we just did it.
It's a new high. Do we get displacement over this high? Let's see.
Let me put in my.
Do we get displacement or is it stop read?
Q.
Stop read? Displacement? Looks like displacement. That would make sense because higher time frame, we need to go to those highs. ES is right there. Just a little bit more.
No, 188. 160. Got my hedge. Okay, so we got a new high there, but got to see how we follow
let's see
through.
if this gets strength over these highs or not.
Yeah. NVIDIA back 105 was 88 just on Sunday night.
Dang.
My shares are up 19.5% since I bought them.
If we can't get displacement over this high, I might be getting a setup for a short here. Oh. All right. I'm short. I got my model. Risking highs. I've seen what I need to see. And let's see if she plays. Setups have been working out really good lately in this environment, so would love to see this play, but...
Are you long?
Let's see. No, I'm short, actually.
Oh. Big dog.
I still think those highs could come into play, but I'm seeing what I need to see for a short now in this area, even on the higher time frame. But in the back of my mind, I do still realize that we might need to go to those highs, and that's okay. Okay, but what's this low? TP is 18,032.75. We do have these internal lows at 18,062.25. Got to keep an eye on those. I'll probably go break even once we break those. Stop is at highs. My defense is going to be the order flow we just inversed on the 1 minute. 1 minute fair value got inversed. That was entry with the change in the state of delivery. Coming into internal lows, 18,062.25. I want to see those get flushed through fast. And if we pop here, I want to see the order flow we just inverse hold bearish for me. If not, it'll be easy to tell, like, I'm going to get stopped or not. We'll see. But if we run right back through that, which we just ran through to the downside, then pretty likely I get stopped on this. But see what I need to see. See if she plays. Just don't want a sneaky bounce to come in and screw me over here. But risk is on. We'll see what happens. And then if we do want to stop me out and keep going higher to those buy-side highs, that's fine. Maybe we can look for a setup to go long there.
Holy fuck.
But
I just ripped that 70 points.
I would be looking for a similar short setup off of those highs, but we'll see if that plays.
What's your
This is my defense right here. My stop is highs here. I might get stopped.
Okay. Your stop is high, like literally high day? Or just over
right
it, maybe?
High day.
Yeah.
I put it right above.
That's what I always do.
74 points, but I'm in two contracts. It's always the same dollar amount risk. I'm about to get stopped here if we don't hold this right now. Yeah, it's not playing defense how I need it to, unfortunately. But I do love the setup. See what I need to see. See if we get stopped here. 217.50 is the level. Beautiful setup, but higher time frame draw is still higher. I'll stop there. All right. Well, had everything I needed to. Hopefully they don't just stop rate highs here and then do the same setup. Let's see here, though. Breaking those highs, though, after getting an A-plus setup like that, for me, tells me this wants to try and go to the highs on one of the assets. ES is closer. We're right there. It's just not getting it going.
Oh, they just fucking stopped you.
Yeah, but seeing that after that setup, I'm pretty confident we should go to the highs now, unless ES just cannot do it. But that's how she goes sometimes.
So I'm ready to go. I'm waiting here for trade.
Yeah, new 4-hour candle openings.
I'm ready to go. Oh, Where's B to the K? K to the B.
All right, 10 o'clock. New 4-hour candle. What do we have? Nothing here.
Could be flagging here, but I still see no trade yet, so I'm just being patient. And there they go. Yep, they broke it out. At least got a small high there. Oh, and now that new high is extending. There you go.
There's the highs. Very happy with that stop. Again, that was a great setup. But they're not always going to go. Happy with that. Let's see those highs on ES or NQ or both here.
You got
Getting close 52.80, 650 here.
Big Tech really putting a push on. You know, VIX is not really dropping though, to be honest. I mean, it has, but like it's slow.
Yeah.
Like very slow.
ES, that level just got tapped.
We have 1,000 tick, which, according to BK, is a deep type of day.
If I was long NQ here, that's a forced trim for me at that huge level. Even though it's not an NQ, it doesn't matter. The two assets are correlated, so I would be trimming there at least. Let's see if NQ makes the break for that same high.
Mm-hmm.
10 o'clock here. Four-hour candle opening. I want to get the 50% retracement of that last 4-hour candle, which is 970 and 925. NQ. And trying to make the break for those highs, but ES still struggling at those highs, not really getting above, which is what you'd want to see if you want to see NQ get to that same high. Also, just into 10 o'clock, this is when you can expect to maybe see A bit of a reversal. See though, market's been strong since that bottom. That last 4-hour candle was really strong too. We closed with lots of momentum.
I got nothing in the game yet. I still don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I've been told. This is exactly what I was talking about. I said Sunday night. I said on Friday, I started my QQQ calls. Obviously, Sunday night we were down 6% on Qs or NQ at the highest it was. And then I still reiterated I want to buy the dip on Monday. And funny enough, I bought the dip on Qs. Stupidly enough, I did not buy it on futures, and I actually tried to short it when we were up, and I got killed.
Oh, okay.
But the QQQ plays worked out really nice. Lost a prop firm funded out of it, but I actually gained 2 yesterday, so it was
There
a
you go.
2-for-1 swap. It wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is working out perfectly. We're getting that bounce. I mean, we can't go straight down. We had 3 gap down days in a row, and now we're looking for a bounce. Now, I do believe we still have more downside, especially if we have a lot of uncertainty going forward. And the possibility is that we hit the 9 on the daily on NQ or Qs, whichever one, or SPY. Obviously, all the same shit. And then possibly dip from there. So we still have another 10 points possibly on Qs, that is. We're about to hit yesterday's high, 360, only 70 points away. I think that's basically a given at this point, but we will see as we get closer.
Yes, trying to hold over this high. It's definitely not getting like crazy strong rejection right away here.
Yeah.
So it looks like NQ wants to reach that, what is it, 361.50 I was talking about.
Going for yesterday's high. I made that clear already. I think it's very possible that we initially reject that and settle back in for a second, and then we could push higher after that if possible. If they pull this back in here to the 9, I'm going to go long. Come on. Come on. Come on, you got it. You got it. Okay. I'm long Qs and I'm long NQ. Qs, I'm in 450 calls. Yes, rip is higher. Show us the highs. Oh, I gotta set up these. How do I do that again? Settings, copy trading. Yeah, there we go. Stop and profit on the futures. Come on, you got it. Push through. Don't give us that phony baloney. There we go. Come on, show us those highs. Show us 18,350, 18,360. Come on. QQQ calls are up over 10% here. Again, we're doing always playing a day out. So it's more about the dollar per contract than the percentage. We're already up $35, $40 a contract now, 15%. There we go. Moving that stop up. $45 a contract for 15%. That's what matters. It means we're up over $250 here. Sizing smaller because of I got stopped in profit on the futures.
Oh, baby.
Trimming the calls.
Nice. NQ still has not quite hit this high. Very close. Very close. Less than 100 points away.
I trimmed to put stop and profit on the QQQ calls. I'm all out of the futures. Pulled back in really hard. Locked in over 300 on that, I think. Somewhere around there. I gave that candle up. Holy shit. I'm not going to trade anything right now. I don't like how we kind of reacted there. But that was a nice $300 trade and over 150 on Qs. So profit is profit. Profit is profit. Profit is profit. Holding that 9 though on the 2-minute.
She trying. Very close to that 361.50.
Holding that 9. Yeah, they're going to shoot straight for that yesterday's high. That is literally.
Yeah, that's been the draw all morning.
Yeah, that is the one they are going for, man. I'm slowly getting there. Keyword is slowly. Oh my god.
Next level on ES is 53.22. It's a big hourly high that we sold off from on Friday.
What you have?
On ES, it's 53.22.
Okay.
And Q just ticks away from hitting that.
Almost got there. I'm waiting to do another trade. It's seeping through my pores.
I know I'm waiting to. Just gotta be patient. I'm allowed to take one other trade if I get an opportunity. Those long-term ads looking good right now, but nothing to celebrate quite yet.
Yeah, they are looking really nice. I agree.
In my opinion, most of retail is probably thinking, "Oh shit, this is a huge bounce today. It's bottom," and they all start buying long-term. And then, I hate to say it, but the past 2 weeks we've set up where Monday, Tuesday have been manipulation higher to go lower. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We saw that the past 2 weeks, and we're doing the exact same thing this week. It's just we're in the bottom of this range now. It's like, fuck, are we going to do it 3 times in a row? But that's exactly the type of price action we're seeing again. It wouldn't surprise me. Bag all the people that are just buying on once they see some green in the market. I would like us to go lower because I still want to throw more money in.
Okay. We were just pennies away from that 360, 355. Right into the 9 again. I missed my shot. I was going to market order 1 or 2 MNQs. Ooh, that would have been nice. That would have been a quick one. For the S&P 500, only 9 names are red today so far.
Solid.
Okay, they're testing that 9 again. I'm not going to grab it here now. Of that initial one, I would have. I want to see if they go to the 21. That might be where we're looking at next, which is 262. And here we go. Jordan, have you seen all those posts where, like, looking back at the time, like, when the VIX is over 45, what happens the next, couple of days, weeks, months, years?
What happens? No, I haven't seen it.
Oh, I see them all over. I mean, all of them literally lead to green. It's great.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I'm loving my buys.
I know, dude. Like, this is why, like, especially, it's funny, like, some of this shit I've been posting on, like Instagram and TikTok. It's like there's so many people in there that think they know exactly what's happening. It's like, bro, as long-term investors, we're not going to catch bottom. Just accept it. We're not.
Definitely
You're not going to catch bottom, bro. Like, accept it. That's why we DCA on these massive down days, and you see all these people, like, they think they just fucking know it all, and it's like, oh, you shouldn't be investing, we're going to go lower. No shit. I'd love us to go lower. Means I DCA more.
I agree.
And it's like, watch, even if the market were to fall 50% and I weren't even able to buy more, my buys are still so fire. If we were to go back to highs, even if we were to drop another fucking 20%, who cares? But since I do have cash, I will definitely buy that if that happens. But even if I didn't, and this was like where I bought was it, that's all I could do. I mean, I wouldn't be tripping with that. I'd be totally fine with it.
People are gonna think this is the bottom, and
I know. I feel like there's so many people buying today, and I mean, over a longer term perspective, I don't think it'll matter, but
yeah,
it's just like, fuck.
I think there is more downside to be had.
Yep, I'm with you.
I say at least another 7 to 10%.
Yeah. Down for it. Well, if this week goes like the past 2 weeks have been, we'll sell off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Tomorrow will be the manipulation of today's highs. It's literally been that same setup. Fucking awesome. NQ literally got just ticks away from that high.
No, they just no, they hit it, or they hit it by they missed it maybe by a tick that time. Like
Yeah.
literally.
Like literally just a little bit.
Yeah, 2.5 points actually. But they keep hitting that spot and kind of rejecting it. So, something to kind of go over, and funny enough, I kind of run the same strategy Maple kind of does. I mean, the reason why I went long at around 10-10 was the 9 and 21 were strong, uptrend. We're over VWAP. When we're over VWAP, you look for dips back into the 9 and 21. So long did it around the 270 mark. We did calls and we did futures, and we got to move all the way up until about 350. So you had just about 80 points of NQ there. Again, our QQQ contracts went 15-20%. Trimmed those out. And that's exactly what you're looking for. So you're not going against the trend, you're being able to buy dips. And now, if we go under the 9 and 21, in this case, the VWAP is really far away. It's over 400 points. But if you go under the 9 and 21 and we start to see weakness when we bounce back into it, then you look for a short. So that's the kind of goal there. But with that said, like I was just saying about the VWAP, I would like VWAP to be over the current price, then we short bounces into the 9 and 21. But I still do it kind of both ways, especially if we start to see weakness when we try to bounce, into it. Okay. Try to get under that 21 here on the 2 minute. Oh, and by the way, I'm doing them all on the 2 minute time frame, and then I do check around on the 5 and 10 as well. Still trying to hold that 21, but I think we're going to try to push lower here. No trade for me. So again, now I look on the 2 minute, I look on the 10 minute, kind of look around, see what we're kind of looking at. If we go under the 9 and 21 here, yellow being the 21, white being the 9, I'd look for if we get an extended move, I would say down, I would look for a bounce back into them and look for a possible short. I'd also look for a long off the algo trend line here if possible, which is way farther down though, over 100 points. Okay, they're getting over the 9 again, getting over volume point of control, and they held at 21 so far. Ooh, rejecting that 9. Okay. Okay. So again, held the 21 over the volume point of control and over the 9. Still 45 seconds for the close here, and we just got a big drop right back into it. So there is some possible weakness here. Starting to see some weakness. But the time frames don't look bad. I was looking at it to see if we could possibly short, but I'm not seeing an opportunity there. When you start to see some upper wicks, you kind of look for the short, but I don't know. I mean, they are still trying to bring it under the 9 here. Could be a possibility, but I just am not going to take it. Ooh. So they're trying to break it down under that 21 now. And they held it. Trying to push higher into the previous day high. Oh. I got 2 longs on NQ at 301. Got to stop at just under the 21 by 7 points. Held the 21 there. Maybe should have grabbed an ad. Ooh, I'm going to get stopped here. Oh, wait. That is not good. I had a buy order instead of a stop. Good thing I saw that. Actually, that might have just saved me from being stopped. Who knows yet? It may be too soon, but holding on that 21. I think I'm going to get washed out on this long. We'll see. But I mean, it's been a great day all morning so far. It was a good little try. So if I get washed out on this long, if we start to break down strong, I will look for shorts back into the 9 and 21. Yep, got washed out there. Okay, let's see where they bring us now. 10-minute 9 is 30 points away. Ooh, 15 minutes of shooting star. Yikes. Maybe I should have did that short when I said shit. Shit. Okay, come down to
Yeah, it's
203.
choppy at those highs though. I just really had no like clarity for an entry short.
Yeah.
I do like this area where these highs were, but I think he still has not hit that level. 361.50.
Okay, going lower here. We just bounced right into the 9 and 21 and rejected. Again, this is exactly what I was talking about. On the 2-minute time frame, once we're under them, you look for shorts into them. Once we're over them, you look for bounces into them. And again, clear example right here. So when we longed over here, where was it? no, we longed right here at 10.12. Again, we got that 70 point bounce into the 9, and you had the possibility to short right here at 10.44 at 270, and you have a 50 to 60 point drop in just under, again, 2 minutes there. So this is exactly what we're talking about. It's a very easy strategy to follow. And again, nothing is ever 100%. If anyone tells you that, run fucking far away, because that is the most bullshit thing I've ever heard. But this strategy is so simple, so easy to follow, and you're truly going with the trend almost. So definitely look into that. And again, Maple talks about this too. So still just kind of waiting here. So let's see. Going to that 21, or did we just do it there? We just did it there. Get that 15-minute shooting star. And then we have this 176. Oh, am I? Wow, coming late into the day. This is.
Oh, I was here earlier when I was driving, but Bobby on Welsh, he said just light up a room and leave. I don't know what he was talking about, but hello, Bobby.
Hello, Bobby. How was your day, sir?
Well, it's good. It's good. How was yours?
Good, good. I am green. Market is up nice for people. I'm just hanging around, waiting for some more trades.
Nice.
I'm spreading them like usual. They're all sleeping.
All right.
Actually, they literally saw you were here, and they were like, "Yeah."
They left right when I joined. I got you. I got you.
I didn't want to do it. I felt bad.
Where's Jordy?
You know, he's just vibing, doing his thing. I just want a little bit more dip. Little bit more dip. You know what I mean? Oh no, they better not. They better not bring it up before I get in. Because I want to go long. I want to go long. Come on. A little more drop. A little more drop. Don't you dare do this. Okay, I'm starting calls here. 4:45 calls for tomorrow. It'll be a day trade, as usual. But if not, this will be my full position if we just continue up. Never mind. We're not going to continue up. Come on. Yes. Okay. I'm in everything I want. And I'm getting more calls here. I have a stop in for loss. Ready? Okay, I added. Oh, what is this? Oh, they're going to do it, aren't they? Oh. Because I have long with stop and profit. I did get stopped on the futures on that first buy. and it actually didn't fill all of them. So I guess I didn't have all the contracts for the stock market. So, but so I'm watching that 2 minute. Look for a move back into the algo trend line around 160, possibly 190 if we want to go into the. Oh, or I'm gonna get stopped here. Okay, I got stopped, and did I
That
get
crazy. Or like drilling.
Yeah.
I had 0 setup at the highs for this though. It was just like complete chop, and then we just
Yeah.
ran down.
Damn, I got stopped.
I do have a 50% retracement of the last 4-hour candle we made. So we got that new 4-hour candle on futures at 10 o'clock. We're retracing to that previous 4-hour candle, 50% retracement right now at 979. So, I mean, I don't know if we're going to get all the way there, but that's where it is. So
When I said that short before at 310, that really was the perfect short entry. Jesus, that is upsetting.
I was like waiting for my points of confluence. I had no real clean setup though. Just like complete chop and then dump. But even, let's say I did take it, I wouldn't have even hit my first target anyway yet. So. Oh, that might be a lie. ES actually took those interlows.
I just got stopped again with my one last contract on NQ, and now it's green. I can't tell you how many times this happened. 1 point. Damn.
Morning, guys.
Good morning.
Really haven't done much.
I'm waiting for the next trade. Damn. It's always so frustrating. Literally got exactly what I wanted, and I got stopped by 0.50.
Can't look back.
Oh, but it happened so much in the past 2 weeks for me.
I know. I've been stopped a lot too. So you were stopped at a loss, or
Yeah. When I say stopped, it's usually at a loss.
so where you get stopped is where your ad should be, probably.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it's been happening so much. Yeah, I do. Maybe I just scale in too tight. Yeah, I usually do it like every 5 points or something.
Oh, that's really tight.
Okay.
That's like nothing.
Okay. So now I switched that up then. Okay.
Yeah. So in NQ, you put like every 5 points. You should put a point
Well,
every
yeah,
points.
depending. Every what?
Every 15 points in this kind of like environment.
Okay.
Yeah, I scale in like, geez, I can't tell you. Sometimes it's ridiculous.
Okay.
I mean, there's always times where I buy my starter and it's down 15 and I like sell them because I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful out. A little chilly, but beautiful.
Yeah. Damn. I didn't get filled on that short. Okay. I see you. I see you. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to miss out on that one. I'm going to close all my orders. We're going to push lower here. Okay. Should we just hit the 10-minute 21 again? Yeah, they're trying to kind of hold it, but I'm not taking anything. I'm going to wait and see. I think it's time we go for VWAP. That could be the next draw, which is down at 18,022 on NQ. Still in extreme fear, by the way, on the fear and greed index.
Are we? Yeah.
Yeah, still an 8. Bumped up from a 4 though. Ooh, big drop. Damn, that's short from 315. Holy moly. And again, you could have just shorted that 9 EMA. I mean, look at this. You get a bounce back into the 9 EMA, a 70-point bounce, 65, 70-point bounce right into the 9 EMA, and now you have a 80 to 90-point drop. It did go 100 points there on the wick.
Wiki.
Ah, Mr. Paper.
Yo, Biddy.
Bitty.
She don't look good. I did get that alert last weekend about Biddy. It said she's fucked. She don't look good. She don't look good. Amazon no look good.
Yeah.
I do believe it would be a huge mistake to think that we are just out of the woods that easily.
No bueno. Yeah, I know, right? It ain't gonna be that easy.
I mean, it could be with the correct tweet, but
Yeah. I guess it was easy during like the COVID drop. It was 5 weeks down and then straight up from there. Gotta get the right words.
Okay, they're going for VWAP.
ooh, into the gaps. We going into the gaps. Oh, yikes, Aroni. 190 or $80 pound turbo puts doing okay. I don't know that today's the flusher. I would love to see it like battle for a while. That biddy not look good. That biddy not look good.
We are under the opening low.
Oh yeah.
Row.
I mean, best case scenario here. You retest Friday's lows and hold at the index level.
See what one is. if your price target for longs was previous day high on NQ, you got edged by like 2 ticks, bro. That's so rough. But to be fair, ES told you. ES told you to get out because ES took that same high already.
Yeah.
And at that big of a high like that, previous day highs, you do not ignore that. Force trim instantly. So
You remember
coming
that
into 50% retracement of the last 4-hour candle here, 979.25 on NQ.
We are very close to VWAP here.
VWAP.
VWAP.
paper? Remember that exit signal on Tessie over in M space?
Oh yeah.
That
I was gonna go back and see where it was. I was actually thinking long for a bit. It looked like it was a decent long, but short lived, man.
Yep.
Do we not have a gap on Qs? We do not have a gap on Qs. We have a huge gap on SPOOs.
VIX over 40.
Yikes.
So, V and VIX.
So pre-market lows to the retest. Oh, Palantir. Palantir. Even with net flows. So I still think it could be long, but I think you gotta walk the frick away for a minute. Come back at the close. Dude, hoodie should go retest. Yeah, 20. It's actually sub 25 on my hoodie. I would love it. The only problem is like it is sub 25 on hoodie. That is where it is. 23s, actually. I'm no longer. Oh, Miss Cleo said the dust has not settled yet.
Yep. This is, yep.
Okay, VWAP right here.
If you notice, at least I haven't heard anybody, for the audience, none of this panel today is buying in the long term from what I've heard.
Not the long term.
We took the shots on the bigger.
If anything, this is a little bit of exit liquidity to hedge on the long term.
Yeah.
And you can buy. I mean, I don't know. You know what?
Paper, we're setting up the same.
No. You don't have to sell long term, but you want to pay for some of that expensive ass insurance.
Yeah.
How's that?
I just can't help but see it's another Monday, Tuesday green. If
dude,
tomorrow might be the high week again, bro.
Tomorrow could be. So if we hold Friday's lows, tomorrow could be a
Wednesday reversal for 2 fucking weeks. Are we gonna get a third one in a row?
I think you could easily, but
I'm with it. It's an easy play. It's my favorite setup. We
get
but it's market on the weekly perspective.
Oh my gosh, look at Avita. Biddy is just drilling.
You're not safe. No one's safe.
Oh fuck me, dude. Look how quickly this like instantly starts to look so ugly again.
I know. So nasty.
That's very irritating.
Fuck, I wish I got something clean at the highs. I would love to be short, but I didn't.
I got Palantir clean at the highs.
It was just so choppy up there on NQ, and I didn't get any real like setup for me.
Yeah.
I know. Like,
than high day.
shit. Oh, 979.25 coming into play.
Look at VIX. Oh shit! I just kicked it.
Although I have a feeling this 50% retracement is going to.
Oh god. The humanity.
I'm going to run those overnight lows like I thought earlier this morning. I had a beautiful setup. I got stopped on it though.
I'm waiting for a bounce back into the 921, grabbing another short.
Oh god. I wish I had a better hedge for hoodie than like equity hedge. Oh God! Paper, how can I be like, just look at the chart? I know where it's going. Yeah. Oh, you wanna do this? Come trade. Come trade. Come hang out. We live every day.
Yes, sir.
It's not looking good. It's not look good. There was a time
on the VIX, resistance from a bear flag. Looks like that was pre-market on the VIX.
Yeah, there was a time when MSTR short was like my largest swing position. I think it's, I don't know, BK. I know you've been liking it.
The one that I don't dislike for
I know.
long.
Well, I dislike the shit out of it from a fundamental perspective, but
remember too,
but that doesn't really matter.
they're re-accounting for their
yeah, they issued the ape shares.
Well, yeah, but they're re-accounting their Bitcoin so that they can be eligible for S&P inclusion.
Dude, if that happens, I'm quitting the stock market. Like, you're legit going to like include a Ponzi into the stock market? I'm quitting the stock market.
Valid reason to leave, honestly.
It wouldn't be the first. I mean, for being real.
I mean, first straight up Ponzi? I don't know.
Damn, this is sexy bounce.
Yeah. The question is like, you bounce, that's fine. Even you go lower. Do we just hit the pre-market lows? No, not
I mean, we could go back to highs, but that doesn't mean I'm a big bad bull.
Yeah.
I just think we could trade to the highs.
Come on, push this to the 21.
Looks like like on Amazon, I'm watching. Okay, so we have a huge volume shelf here at like 176s. Price of interest is going to be down in here. 176.73. Or call it 177.
Holy shit.
Yeah, call it 177. A general retest of this with a chop and a pop would be good. I still think you can see 190s on a dead cat bounce or even higher. But do you do it today? Here now. It's close. This is why I liked Amazon. Shit is expensive.
I'm not scared of anything.
Let me see the goggles. If I do a quick fibs. Oh, yo. What? That'd be 145 on goggle.
Okay, so they're rejecting the 9 here.
I don't think it really gets that low, do you? 145. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm talking to myself.
No, I was just changing.
Didn't even realize I was muted. Oh, the humanity.
Oh, they made it look kind of sexy.
They did.
Greer is still talking.
Dude, so all morning, like, ticks were cumulative tick was over 0 all morning. Then somewhere around I don't know, 11:30, 10:30. Cumulative tick flipped. I don't know what happened. Net flows started pulling back heavily. Still positive on the net flow, like the balance, but I just have this feeling like today we can grind down lower all day, and then at the close we could still have a face ripper of a bounce, which I'll probably sell.
Well, 18,001 is 50% for the day. Q.
That aligns too with when we started getting tariff commentary.
Mm.
It's a headline market.
Yeah, Ronnie's inside day on a lot of things. Yeah, dude. So it's a failed directional up on spine cues. Could it be? Okay. So we have a failed 2 up from a strat perspective. Any stratters out there? Failed 2 up today so far. That means that 50% retracement of yesterday's range is well in the cards, which is 501, spot 50 on SPY, and almost exactly, not almost, and exactly Friday's low, or the NFP high, the NFP low. If we breach that, if we breach the NFP low, Friday's lows, we're looking at an outside day, which means new lows. Say it ain't so. It ain't so yet. But yeah, half of yesterday's range is gonna be your ideal retest.
Equal lows on ES there.
Basically Friday's levels. No life. Okay. Silver. Didn't want this. High host silver.
Okay, they're trying to hold you up here. It's our last line of defense.
Halfback was last line. Oh, last line before halfback.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I want silver long. No. No. Dude.
You want long precious metals?
Oh no. I am short gold, believe it or not. But if we go back to the gulag, then I do want long precious metals, I think. But good God, the silver chart looks absolutely horrendous. This is a fucking bear flag if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, silver got whacked. That's
Yo.
unacceptable.
It was like 20%.
Yeah, I'm looking at it, I'm like, that is unacceptable. I mean, that's a picture perfect bear flag right here on the 1, 2, 3 day with the 3 day view. Like,
you've got gold right at its trend line. Maybe a little bounce for another hurrah around 3,000 here, but eventually 2,700 will come into play.
I have those puts, but they're down heavy right now.
They're draining. They're draining.
I don't know that I want to add to them yet. Oh, yes, I do. That's stupid. Why would I say that? It's a higher low, or it's a lower high. Again. Lower high, lower high, low, lower low.
I almost longed SLV yesterday for a swing. I'm glad
Dude, I'm serious, dude. I almost, like, I kind of want it long, but I kind of don't. So I'm like,
I see where you're going from. It's a great idea until you look at the chart.
Huh.
Yeah. It's all a great idea until you look at the charts. I saw someone post the other day, like, look left on your charts, and you'll be like, it's not that bad. I'm thinking, this person high? Like, I fucking look left, and it looks like death and destruction abound. Like, what are we talking about here? We have to be talking about, like, a 1 year candle chart.
Using spot. Trying for more. Bless you.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to stop myself from laughing because it's comical right now.
I thought you sneezed.
What?
Hmm.
I don't hate Tessie. Literally here now. But I need to see confluence. I need to transfer the volunteer. Let's do that quickly. All right, trim. I'm watching Tessie 360s or 260s. Well, 360s. It's fucking almost lunch hour. I think I could take it into, but I don't. It's on the level. Oddly holding up better than the rest. Can we get a Tessie inverse Tessie day? Inverse SPY for Tessie.
I think probably this VIX reject here and move back up. Nothing's fundamentally changed from what we've been seeing.
Yeah, I mean, it's very easily capitulation day, Monday. Like, run out of sellers. The only question is, do they really come in right now? Tessie 260 call, stop force 243. What is that, 16? We'll call it 242.50. Let's see if Amazon new lows. Waiting on Tessie. Sits here.
Yeah, I'm just waiting here.
I really don't want it any lower on Tessie. It's a little early to grab it, but if these contracts are moving so fast, it's like, fuck, if I don't do it right here, right now, I'm gone.
But the Tessie's juiced. I haven't even looked up.
Not 260s or $4. It's not unreasonable.
And the 21 is at the top of this test.
Amit is texting me. I see you. What does he see? I think my internet is like glitching. I can't type in the chat.
Still sitting under the 9 in the 2-minute here. Yeah, they're going for the 21 now, but starting to make a turn, so I'm gonna wait.
This is a weird statement from the White House. The reserve function of the dollar has caused persistent currency distortions and contributed, along with other countries' unfair barriers to trade, to unsustainable trade deficits. So they're implying they don't want to be the world reserve currency? What?
What?
This is wild. And
It is a weird sounding thing.
yeah, because I mean, you have on like just last month or something, Trump talking about if any of the BRICS countries try to overthrow the U.S. dollar, the petro yuan, clamoring against that we had tariffs. Like, pick a side.
Yeah, it's really ambiguous.
That's over VWAP in the 21 on Tessie. I think paper just left. I was going to say it's 260s. It looks like they're going to print here.
Yeah, they're moving well.
Okay, we're going to move over the 21 now on the 2 minute. Okay, getting a nice move up here. Okay, come on. Right at the volume point of control here. 21 EMA at 120 to the 10 minute. So over the 21 on the 10 minute, kind of rejecting the 9 at 115. Just need to be a little patient here, a little patient.
Could get a little choppy.
We're still getting Greer comments. This is orb low on SPY, retesting from below. Q's made it a little further, wicking into VWAP, but no candle closes above. Oh, there's paper. We did get that VIX previous rejection level. We do have a $2 rejection there so far. It's not a bad spot to take shorts, though, for rejection.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's looking good.
I'm still gonna sit here. I'm not gonna trade this right now.
I'm in Apple calls.
Because you're an animal. He's an animal.
Anyone else see that wick on NVIDIA?
No, let me check. I haven't checked.
Oh, good.
Wild.
I'll say it's not just me, right?
Oh yeah, I see that.
What in the
$1.
hell?
I wonder if it's real or not.
I see it on TradingView and Webull, so I believe it's real.
Yes, and it has to be.
Everyone else is saying they see it as well.
Yo, my restream is so glitchy.
Is it?
Hey.
Yeah, it kept freezing.
But he's back.
Okay, here's what's top NVIDIA. TSM could face fine of $1 billion or more from U.S. probe of Huawei AI chip. I think it's
Stop on testing. Back to break even. I feel like I'm gonna go get some food.
The wicks go lower.
$1 billion fine. That's pretty big.
Yeah.
Are they still going to invest those billions of dollars in U.S. manufacturing if they get fined $1 billion?
Rejected right off line point of control and going back down to VWAP here.
Yes, Q's VWAP rejection spot.
No, the humanity.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
A little lower.
We'll see. Still half gap. But it's a failed 2 up. That's true.
There's
I'll enter my $80 puts for Friday. Okay.
Still coming down.
VIX looks like an inverse Head and Shoulders.
Wah, wah.
That bet just on SPY and QQQ, it was just a read short spot, and now it's an evening star. 9 times out of 10, next candle's red.
I think you really need to update those stats.
No, I'm telling you, 9 times out of 10, next candle's red.
I'm telling you, it's actually more like 54%.
I don't know. So far, QQQ has had 2 of them today, and this would be 2 for 2.
What candle?
I mean, because 2 is a great sample size, or even 100.
Nine times out of 10.
I'm telling you, the stat is actually like 50 something.
I don't know.
I do.
9 times out of 10.
20 times out of 20.
Greer says we excluded pharmaceuticals and semiconductors from reciprocal tariffs because we think they need their own investigations. Ouch. Yeah, that just rugged NVIDIA.
Dude, those $50 puts that GNOTS has been buying all day looking pretty good now. Oh my God. Apple is just absolutely hosed.
Yeah, they're dropping the
Yeah, I'm about
Qs
to
here.
get stopped.
Gold is on an intraday little base there. Like on like a 2 minute, I mean.
Fuck that. Gold is accumulating under the 20 day. I'm fucking short. Sorry, I'm joking. I'm not joking, but I don't know.
GLD.
Who knows what's gonna happen?
No, I do think it's lower. I'm just saying that like we have a lot of those spots where it bounced before. But I do think that this is the last one. A lot of lower highs and just doesn't look great.
Dude, the easier shorts have been like shorting the weak shit. What's APP?
Tesla.
No.
Evening Star.
Is it APP that got the short report?
Yeah.
I think
Let's do this. All right, BK. Are you fucking ready? I'm tired of fucking around. BK has sent me the trade.
Bring out the paper bear. What?
He has sent me his trade.
What is BK in?
He has purchased. I'll tell you in a second. Let me confirm. I need to find his order.
I'm headed up.
He's not like a. Okay. He's purchased 100 230 puts for ticker APP at a price of $7.25.
Indict him.
Sounds.
Check out.
See you later, Joe.
Me.
His profit roll is already in for the 200 strike at $2.25.
Mm-hmm. Oh, BK tick this morning minus 1,000 or plus 1,000.
Yeah, it was plus. I like plus 14 something on mine.
No, like right at the open.
Mm-hmm.
What's it? I thought it was only 1,000.
I have it. I mean, I have it on 1 minute. I'm looking at opening tick at 1,445
Okay.
plus. But BK stat on this is like, what are you at?
What happened?
7 for 7 or something crazy like that.
For what?
The tick larger than 8.
Oh no. He's like he said that months ago, and I swear to God, we've only had 2 days that it wasn't. So he's probably like 60 for 62.
It's a very high correlation.
Yeah.
That means that you'd want to be long.
It's bi-directional, so it indicates price action and swings of over 0.5% on the index.
Okay, can you write an ebook? Because I'm having a hard time following.
I thought about publishing a paper on it, but that's a lot of work. Nobody was going to pay me for it.
No, you give those away. But you put your name on it. BK.
Bring me back into 84. Bring me back.
Yeah, Apple just hit my last line of defense right there and held it so far, but I still think we either go a tad bit lower or we chop right here until we see a massive news line.
Bingo. I think the chop. That's perfect.
Yeah.
And the move is in the last 30 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
I absolutely agree. Like, I could see SPY just either pushing up higher, maybe to 520, maybe going lower to 510, but relatively always coming back to where it's at right now. And then at some point in time, just wait for these news headlines to drop to see volatility. And then within the last 30 to 45 minutes of the day into the close, we should see some decent volume and a move either higher or lower out of that chop range. That would be my thesis.
By the way, right at open today, open a Condor for 7% each way.
Bro, I opened Condor this morning too. It was like my first order of business.
Dude, I haven't done a crash, but I can't tell you how long.
I've been doing these far out ones. They were doing good until our Black Swan event. But I still think they're perfectly manageable because they're so fucking wide. But some of them I do have that are kind of deep in the money. So I'm like, eh.
Deep in this money. I'm trying to see
if you let them go in the money?
Get to.
I'm doing it totally different than you guys do it. Not even remotely similar.
Okay. What do we think about Broadcom still having enough money to do a $10 billion buyback?
I mean, they do.
Do we see a divergence in semiconductors in earnings season because they'll be slightly immune from broader recession spending?
No, because I feel like semis are all about inventory levels and stuff. Because they're gonna have to blow their load for sure. I guess your time horizon matters on that question.
I think if spending, given the forecast we've seen with agentic and things we've learned, quotes being had since last earnings season, I think that's a high possibility that we see some anomalous movement in semis, specifically AI, not just broader.
The funny thing, dude, was that like I was gonna do a long-term TA view on NVIDIA on Monday. Well, I wasn't going to. I did, and you'd have thought, like off the top of your head, you'd have thought like 75 was a good level, and I look at it, I'm like, yo, it's actually 50 or lower, like slightly under. Ooh. If you look at like volume profiles and stuff, I'm like, if it had lost that, it's like 50. That's sick.
I was gonna short, but we only got to 80 where I wanted. I wanted to get to sorry, I got to 55, 60. I wanted to get it into just about 85, 90. So I didn't grab a short there. Missed an opportunity.
What was the last time we saw a trailing PE on NVIDIA of 32?
Never.
Like, don't even look at forward. The trailing has come down a lot on that. Is Microsoft Walmart here? Sorry, go ahead, Casey.
I was saying, watch Walmart right here.
The capex of Microsoft and Google will be huge. Their guidance on that. I see what you're saying though, Paper, with the
Is that wild?
On NVIDIA, yeah. I mean, you basically NVIDIA bulls holding out for AI being the one time that an industry rally like this doesn't fully retrace in the next market cycle. They did it with tech, internet, cars, EVs. Like they always have retraced. So this hoping this time is different, and it's probably the most likely to be different, but is a hope. Greer says Trump will not allow a situation where Wall Street is allowed to run the economy. Is that anti-capitalism?
Watch the Wombo on Wally World here. Looking like a Wombo. Watch these 88s.
Okay, so still rejecting that 9 and 21. 21.
Palantir was a beautiful short this morning.
Sure is.
I just looked at it on the 15-minute, and at like 10:45, that was a great short. Paper gains crushed it. Going down, down, just to chop it around. Letting theta burn our contracts.
You're in a
Tesla new low day.
you're in a
What'd you
spread
say?
or no?
Me? No, I have no spread.
Okay.
I
You're
do
just saying
not.
burn theta because it's just burning it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm in Apple calls here off the 184 area, but I wouldn't be surprised for everything to drop a little bit lower, chop around, theta burns the contracts, stops me out, and then we rip near the end of the day, and I watch that trade go green without me. You have Amazon coming back down to the 178, 177 support. Apple at the 184, 183. Tessie near the 240. NVIDIA at the 102 to 100. IWM just still looks like shit.
Damn. Just sit in this chop. I'm going to wait till we break out one way or the other.
Look at this NVIDIA chart.
NVIDIA.
Are you pinning it?
I think I did it.
I see it.
Did I do it?
You did it.
Look at those volume shelves. Completely different. And the gap in between is insane.
I mean, that's the whole AI rally.
It's more than the AI rally, I think. Well, from inception, AI rally, baby.
Yeah, I mean, the AI rally picked up like 2020, early 2023, 2022.
Yeah. I'm instantly, every time I post, I'm 3 reports. I've had to report 4 replies already in that couple seconds. Jesus Christ. 5. This is so bad. Are they going to fix this, or do they even care to fix this?
I mean, so that you would be seeing like sub 20, maybe even sub 15 trailing PE on a video there. You could see
That's easy in the bear market.
Well, you could also see, if this is where the guidance comes in, you could see, if that were to happen, single digit forward PE, which would be an insane metric.
Single digit PE?
Single digit forward PE, yep.
Oh, what would regular PE? I mean, that's the thing, is that the whole forward idea is kind of like going out the window right now.
Well, that's why I'm saying the anomaly could be AI in this market cycle.
Yeah.
Your current forward PE on NVIDIA is half the trailing. So if Microsoft doesn't slash CapEx guidance in this earnings report, since they report before NVIDIA, and other companies aren't slashing that, Meta, one to watch, then that's the divergence I'm talking about with the broader market. Main Street, Wall Street down, AI up, possibly. If they do slash CapEx guidance and dial back a little bit, then yes, go to that 60. go that 50. Forward metrics like that are leverage and valuations.
Slammed it right back down. Ain't no love. Oh, drop it low.
Goolsby sentiment measures are almost cratering, and that's a concern. He was saying something yesterday how the Fed job is to look only at hard data, basically implying he'll ignore sentiment. I think that's just because it's bad.
My question is, and hear me out, do they drain this whole move?
I think the biggest question in general is, I mean, if we can hold the lows, if we make a higher low, right? And we know where the higher low is going to be. The higher low is Friday's low. If we can hold Friday's low, the not just chance, but the probability of a decent bounce is there. But we may have already had that decent bounce because, goddamn, it was big. It was just big in a very short order, shorter than people would have anticipated. 7% from the lows is nasty. Like in 45 minutes, that's crazy. So I think what's clear-ish is that nobody wants to miss the rally. If there is a rally, there's enough liquidity out there to move equities, but there's a lot of fear and a lot of panic out there.
Mm-hmm.
And ideally, hopefully, we can go sideways for a minute. My biggest fear is okay, April 9th comes and goes, and we probably rally, and then that's Wednesday, and then Thursday, everybody gets sold right into, and we see new lows next week.
Yeah. I posted something earlier. I mean, we have a bounce. It should have been expected, but I still think there's definitely more downside.
Yeah, near-term capitulation. But I think we said it earlier. To think that the lows are in would be a grave mistake.
I agree.
And to leave yourself unprotected.
There's zero reason to think the lows are in. We can get an up thrust. We could, it's entirely possible to see 5,600 SPX, but it's the impacts of this will be felt. We haven't even gone through an earnings cycle. Come on.
And you would think that. So normally, had we not had too much technical damage, we had too much technical damage in the beginning of the March. Like, we already knew it was going to be a bear, like a dead cat bounce. The question was, like, how big of a dead cat bounce? But it's just far too gone. It's a bear market. Can you still get a bounce? Oh, for sure. And could it be a face-ripping bounce? Abso-freaking-lutely. But we kind of did. And it was like almost 10% in 45 minutes. I don't know. I'm going to take some volunteer short-dated puts off. So I guess we want to see Friday's low holds, which is lower. And we're not over Friday's high. So my pinned tweet stands, we are chopping between Friday's range. Might be a big range. Oh, I didn't pin it here. I'll pin it here. It's simple. And no, I don't necessarily believe that the fundamentals, they haven't made sense for a long time.
Yeah, you can't necessarily trust current fundamentals too out there, because the market right now is guessing what the fundamentals are going to be from. We just don't know.
Dude, my Palantir puts slowly gonna double over here.
Almost 2.5% down from session highs on the SPUs. Ruh-roh.
definitively go into those pre-market lows.
If we get first level to watch would be the midpoint of the opening gap, which is 51.27 SPX.
Yeah, SPY 550. You mean the 50% retracement from gap to the pre-market?
Yep.
Yes, 50. Hey, did you get my indicator on from Lux yet? It auto charts that for you.
Oh, nice.
Every time there's a gap. A lot of times you don't even notice there's a gap, and then you're like, why are these here today? And I'm like, oh, there's a gap.
Okay, they're trying to bounce it here. I mean, well overdue after 200 points down. So that's a 70-point bounce if we get to the 9. And we're going to put 1 there.
I'm going to take a walk. I'm just going to mute.
Put 2 there. Put 1 there. I got 1 M&Q short, but I have orders up above, right into the 9 here. I'll look to get a QQQ short too when we get higher. Okay, good. Come on, push higher.
Oh, BK.
Hey.
Did you hear Hoodie is looking for people that do indicators?
We added him. We added Vlad.
Don't Vlad. At the Robinhood app.
And Robinhood app. They asked people. Who better with the largest indicator library to partner with? Robinhood.
Just start replying to every one of their posts and DM them. Fucking DM them. And open up a Robinhood account. And open a support ticket.
No.
Do you know how hard it is to open a support ticket that's not AI managed with anyone now?
I don't. Which...
Whoa, that must have been news.
Which Schwab I do. But
That had to be news. That was 150 points right there.
Italy government plans to use 11 billion euros in cohesion funds to offset U.S. tariff impact. I don't know. That's that.
There had to be some sort of news there. Hold on. I don't see anything. Hey guys, I'm going to shut this down. I'm going to be trading live on my Discord. Well, I'm still trading live on my Discord, but if you guys are interested, join us at Bullet Trade Finder.